Hey, y'all. I know I didn't schedule this or anything, but I decided I wanted to hop on and tell everybody happy Mother's Day for those celebrating today and for those who don't celebrate today. I hope you have had a wonderful day. I know today brings a lot of pain for a lot of people too. So I'm going to play my intro and give it a few minutes. I know notifications are been shitty lately, but
You're beautiful but unsatisfied since day one. You were getting teased and it scarred you when you were young. Now you're getting older and you've been on the grind. Your paper off the scale so you feel like it's time. So you got a nose job, that's the primary thing. People teased you as a kid and for some reason you hit. Always into high fashion, girl, you heavy like lead. Liposuction out your shell like a chicken and egg. Feeling confident but now you're becoming obsessed. First your nose, then your weight, now your butt and your breast. It's a vanity fair, cosmetic overdose. Fiending for a next operation like it was dope. Now you feel the need to skin pill, your skin's no good. But if those around you were real, they'll tell you the truth. Just because you spending thousands, that don't make it alright. Had one problem, now it's many going under the knife. Your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, facelines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. I said your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, facelines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. Come on. Vanity Fair, yeah. Changing one or two things, cool, girl, do you? Do you wanna be beautiful and look like you? Or do you wanna look like someone you saw in a magazine or video, but not in the raw? I like nice shaped bodies, bikinis Brazilian, but too much of anything just isn't appealing. Some people spend a lifetime, even a million. No grace like those unhappy when chilling. A girl with a big butt, big lips, small hips is what we all love to see, and men dream about this. There is nothing wrong with getting something broken fixed. Some women get a breast job cause cancer resists. Some women want to please their man and insist. And a woman really loves you if she wants to do this. But abuse ain't the same as intention was cared. So be careful of the drug called the Vanity Fair. Vanity Fair. Your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, facelines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. I said your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, facelines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. Your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, facelines, looking your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. I said your lips, breasts, butt, legs, waist, hips, nose and chest, waistline, faceline, look at your best. Do it like the rest, Vanity Fair. Come on.
hey, y'all. Sorry, you were getting no camera today because it's Sunday and then I didn't plan on coming live, but I figured, hell with it, I'd come live and say hello right quick. Hey, Miss Lee. Hey, Cool Gamer. Hey, Outlaw Helen. Freeside, Sally, Marcy, Stargazer, Brenda, Saucy, Voice for the Voiceless, Sheila, Amethyst, Val, Band-Aid of Memories, Wanderlust, Brahma Beauty. All the beautiful ladies are in here. Texas Tiffany, D-Lan, Kitten Claus. Hey, Natflo. How are you guys? How is everybody's day today? If you celebrate, I hope you had a wonderful day. If you don't celebrate, I hope you had a wonderful day. If today brings a lot of pain and sorrow for you, I'm sorry, sending you huge hugs. I know it's not the same for everybody. And I think sometimes we get lost in the celebration of these commercialized holidays and we don't realize how many people struggle with infertility, how many people have opted to not have children for whatever reason. Like, I think people get stuck in the whole, like, we got to be a mom to be somebody. No, your identity should be you. I mean, it is whatever it is, but we can't discount other women on days like today either. So, anyways, that's that. There's my soapbox for today. How is everybody? Y'all, I'm fucking tired and sore. Hey, B Tim. Hey, Darby. Remy, Little Minx. Carla. I heard that there was all sorts of shit popping off yesterday. Hey, Nada, Buffalo Jill. Y'all, finally somebody just like ding, ding, ding. I've been sent all this shit for the last 2 days, and I'm like, what? I couldn't make sense of any of it. Finally, somebody just made it make sense. So I am way behind on stuff that popped off over the weekend, and some of it still isn't quite making sense. So you're going to have to give me a little bit before I can react or ask questions on certain things, because there's some stuff being said now that I'm just like, what? Where did that even come from? And where's the timestamps? Anyways, we'll get into that this week because I was at the races, y'all. I was out being a little fangirl. Hey, Tragedy Pimps. Hey, Keon. Hey, Audie. Grandma Sherry. Pugs. YouTube was fire. That's what I heard. And I heard I was involved in a lot of it, but I was nowhere to be found. I think people thought I was probably hiding in the bushes. No, y'all, I tried going live even to stream the races last night, and I was nothing. If my live popped up, thank you to my wonderful mod who called me and was like, Becky, your freaking thing's just sitting there spinning. And I'm like, it won't connect. Oh, I've heard, y'all. I've heard. We'll get into that some this week, but I also heard that I'm like a cult leader. I've heard all sorts of fun shit, and I'm just like, what the fuck? A lot of this stuff is not new to me, though, either. Just to be clear, you're on your way home from your 2 nieces' graduations. Oh, I bet that was amazing. I hope you guys all had a good day. I hope your weather was good. The races were amazing. It was good. It got really cold and windy and everything yesterday, but it was so worth it. Finals are always fun. And then some random, yeah, I know. I'm okay with that being called because I'm the furthest thing from it. And anybody that's around me, I would think that that's probably the most laughable thing. But I mean, I do live in Utah, so I guess, and I do know the inner workings of them because, well, life in general. So I hate Twitter. I just can't get into it. I don't know. It just seems like a cesspool for me. I don't know. Hey, was that Justice? Oh, good. I'm so glad you were able to go out. I guess so, Kitten Claus. We need to, that's the funny thing is because we have been talking about that for a long time. We were trying to figure out how to like indoctrinate a leader and like how that gets done and all of the things with the island and the tents and all that bullshit. I guess it got taken a little far. 80s and oh, that's a good day in Seattle. That's a beautiful day in Seattle. Oh no. I hate peas. I'm sorry. That sucks. Super cool name. I think so. I think we deserve one, Helen. I really do. You love trolling Twitter? I know. Tragedy Pimps Exposed. It just seems so I was doxxed on Twitter like a long time ago, and it was so weird when somebody sent it to me. It was months later, and I was like, wait, what? Like that platform just seems very I don't even know what you would call it. It's not for me. It's an island, not a cult, you silly goose, right? Well, there's a taco tent. There's a munchie tent. We have an herbalist tent. That's where I'm usually found. We also have a penis tent. We have a nudist tent. We have quite a few tents. Some of them have changed. Some of them have came and gone and adapted to new. Pants only, pants optional. Like we never really decided on that one either. Padal baby, PA doll baby 215. Oh, I'm going to have a hard time with that. Thank you so much for being a member of the Cabana for a month. I'm going to have to give you a nickname. Padal baby, PA doll baby. Me and my nicknames, you guys know. What have you guys all been up to? I'm getting ready to go cook dinner, but I figured I'd hop on here and say hello before. Penis tent, sign me up in tacos, hells yes. Oh my goodness, y'all. This weekend has just been hysterical. So he's like a son to me. I just adore him to the end of the world and back. But he came to hang out with the girls yesterday, the two littles, because it's too sensory overload for them, especially finals. It's crazy. It's wild. And so they don't go with us. So one of he's like I said, he's like an adopted son to us, came to sit with them, and he's 6'8". The kid is just massive. Like compared to me, he's just tall, big old guy. And the girls just love that man so much though. Like he just instantly walks in and it's like they melt. And I'm like, why? Why do some of you people have this calming effect on it? But then when we got home, he was like making sure we were all, tucked into bed and stuff. I mean, just the best kid. It's been such a good weekend. I got to see all my favorite kids. My little one got 2 Mother's Day cards for $1, so she was so excited, and it was the cutest thing ever. Like, just the small things you gotta be excited about, right? That's me. Wanderlust, thank you so much. And I'm not a cult leader. I have done everything in my adult years to get the furthest away from cult life mentality ever. But for you guys, I will take it. What have you guys all done? Anybody do anything fun? Barbecues, anything fun? Thank you again, Wanderlust.
All the bad bitches work. He like when I brought that.
No, I know who it is. I was just trying to figure out how to switch it, Jackie. I knew it was you with the 215, but I couldn't figure out how to switch what nickname to give you. I'm just going to give you a nickname. Sonic, there you go. I took a nap today. You in a hammock and I love that, Darby. Hey, M, faithful. Oh, it was so good. It was so needed. Keon, we could do that. I could pass them out. I'm all for you guys having margaritas. No, I know. I know. I totally know Wanderlust. I was like, oh man, this week is going to be fun though, because this is something I'm passionate about, talking about high control groups, all that shit. So I'm looking forward to this week, actually. Yes, you guys can call me that. They take anything we say literally anyway. So, I mean, I guess I control where people go in chats and shit, where things I say, I'm like, what the fuck? What is happening out here? We can have margaritas. I just don't drink, so. Oh, remember how I was telling you guys in Arizona when we went to the races that I was shocked because Cardinal Stadium had beer gardens all over? I've lived in Utah for a while. I mean, that's just kind of a thing. They had beer gardens at the finals yesterday. That's the first I've ever seen at a Utah sporting event. They don't even have beer gardens at 99% of the rodeos here. It's wild. You guys need margaritas, yes. Hey, it is what it is. Same back to ya, to all the moms. I don't know genders out here either, so if I tell you Happy Mother's Day and you're a man, sorry. It's not my business. I don't need to know who's who, what's what. I tried. The littler I do know, the better. Hey, Queen Bella. Oh, probably. Yes. Saucy for sure. Yes. It's been one of those, like, I don't know. It's just a good weekend when everything slows down, I think. And you just get to enjoy. Ooh, chicken, potatoes, and grilled pineapple. Carla, that sounds good. We're having pork chops, well, barbecued pork chops, potatoes, and corn. And I cut up a really big watermelon earlier, and it's amazing, actually. I've been getting some good watermelons lately. But my damn girls will go through one of the big watermelons in a day. They just eat any fruit. Plums, they love freaking plums. Hey, Beth, same back to ya. Uh-oh, was that justice? I'm gonna have to go look. Sorry, you guys. I am way behind on anything. Like I said, it just connected with me. Like I was trying to figure out. I watched, by the way, if you have been participating in some of this stuff with this email, I thought that email was sent to somebody and then talked about on a live. I didn't realize that it was sent to somebody and then got posted by the sender. Like I had no idea all of that happened. Anyways, Rabbit dropped a video explaining her portion of the accusations in said email. I would suggest if you have questions, go watch that. I haven't even decided if I want to respond to that because it's just nothing but straight lies. I went back and looked again and like got screenshots of my first interaction with Katie and the last. I haven't even had a message from her since October. I don't know her like that. We don't do, I mean, you guys fucking know. That's the crazy part is they're trying to rewrite history to people that have been here all along. It's the wildest shit, but whatever. You're in the tent where we taught our children not to scream like wild. Oh no, Band-Aid of memories when they sound like they get hurt too. That's the worst. You guys can have a margarita tent. We can have those slushy margarita vendor machines. I think that's a great idea. Yes, Saucy, that's I worked this morning trying to find the correct photos that included those that didn't want to be moms, those that struggle with infertility, those because today is painful for a lot of people. That's why, like, today brings a lot of celebration for some people, but it brings a lot of pain and sorrow for others. For sure. 100% agree with you on that. Your kids are getting PF Chang's for dinner. We had our lunch out. I'll show you guys one of the flower bouquets tomorrow. I'm not turning my camera on today. I look like poo-poo and I'm okay with it. By the way, if you guys didn't know can Kyle show us? Oh my gosh, Kyle was dancing yesterday and embarrassing the shit out of Kenzie. It was the best. It was so good. It was so fun. Kenzie did great too with her anxiety. I was really shocked. She did really good. Hey, Stella B. Sorry, I'm reading. Yes, Rabbit is great. Kitten Claus, I agree with you. Hey, a blank slate, FBSI. What's up? Grandma Sherry, I'll reserve my comment, but would you please not? I know you don't know this, but would you not even say her initials in my comment section? I am trying my hardest to get away from this group of people because ever since I started talking about this story and saying that it didn't start with KJ 10 months ago, because it didn't start with her. There had already been stuff that was problematic on Facebook a long time before she got involved. Anyways, these people have gone everywhere I've gone, tried to create issues with me and other creators. They email everybody. This has been happening for 10 months from this group of people, all because I won't say that Katie was responsible for the refunds being requested because she wasn't. They were already being requested. And ever since then, I have had this group of people that will not go away. Again, you didn't know any of that. So, but I've almost blocked their shit out of my chat. Like I've almost put their stuff as words to block in my chat because I'm just so over it. No matter what I do, like I haven't had any interaction with these people. I don't email with these people. I don't mess with the very people who associate with the ones that threaten my nieces publicly. Like these are the people that have threatened my children and their associates. You get down like that, you're on your own. Stay the hell away from me. Anyways, we'll get into that this week. Watermelon. Yeah. Oh, that sounds good, Sally. Hey, Boston girl. Yes, Band-Aid. I know exactly what you're talking about. Austin, thank you for stopping by. Happy Mother's Day to you too. Sending you big ol' hugs. I hope you're having a great weekend. I love watermelon too. Virgin strawberry daiquiri. Ooh, that sounds good. Oh, yes, Helen. Kenzie is just a special one. I don't know. No. Grandma Sherry, please don't take offense to it. You didn't know. You have no idea. Y'all, you guys can't know how I'm feeling either. And that's one thing that I've realized. And so unless I tell you guys how I'm feeling or what's happened or why I feel the way I do, you can't understand it. Oh, another thing I need to address because people get really personally offended when I pull up clips and talk about uni and like how he has taken other people's work. So the spreadsheet stuff has been something that they've claimed for months that they were a part of, a big, he's known for all of this stuff. Well, spreadsheets never were shown. We were asked, never seen them. So finally that popped in my timeline, and I went over there and I pulled it up and showed you guys, this is what, here's spreadsheets. I'm not discrediting the work of the other people who did that. This is a complete example of how he gravitates onto a story that's already existing, inflates the information, twists it up, and somehow manipulates it to a direct person that he has a problematic past with. That's it. That's all. It has nothing to do with the other people around him. And some of these people are getting really offended because they were a part of that piece of it with him, just like they are today. I'm sorry. Unless I address you by name, you aren't a part of what we're discussing. And again, we don't care about the shit that happened. I didn't say any of that was not factual. I said a lot of it, from my understanding, started with Nate the lawyer. That's the difference. So the whole twist of what we even discussed by showing those is fucking wild to me. But this is just how it goes out here. Hey, Greg. What else did I miss? I've been getting some of the notes over the weekend of what's been happening. Virgin Daiquiri. Yeah, it is what it is. That's the weirdest thing. But tell me you're taking things personal because of your anyways. No. Grandma Cherry, you don't have to do that. You don't have to do that. You don't know. And here's the thing. I'm not like butthurt about it. I'm just sick of the nonstop harassment and the nonstop lies. Like, I don't even know who these accounts are that are making videos of me. And Blue Apple, Vada, EKC, Steve, they've all been blocked over here for months for a reason. Well, that actually just got blocked. We let her run her mouth, call me a C word in my own comments numerous times. I gave her so many opportunities and she blew it. Finally, I've said enough. I'm done taking the nonstop bullshit from these people. So I did block them, but a lot of them have been blocked on Facebook for months. Like, it's just been the wildest shit, and it is whatever. Yeah, Sheila, I don't even get it. Stephanie, I have not checked my email. I'm sorry. I will check here in a little bit. Booty shots. I'm sorry. I'm also not here to be drug across the internet and not address it either. That's the thing, is you can only expect somebody to take so much before they address it. And you can only take so much by being blindsided by people that are willing to entertain the very people who have gone on and actually came out publicly and showed that they have threatened and all this stuff. My niece is my real life. I can't sit here and act like the blindsiding nonstop from other people and entertaining that bullshit hasn't ended up with a lot more backlash to me. Sorry. Stargazer, I don't know enough about him to actually say anything like that. Like, I don't know anything about him. I didn't watch this video fully. I got the Cliff Notes version from somebody that one person that I trust 100%. And I was like, yeah, I'm not, again, these are sideline distractions that I'm not into. Yeah, booty shot. She has been for months though. Oh, Stephanie, yes, I did get that. Yeah, I had found that, the YBI, which that's why, like, people need to understand, I'm not going after them. I'm talking about what uni has claimed to be a part of or a founder of or responsible for. Like, I'm not discrediting the people that did the work. What I'm trying to point out is that he didn't do the work, but he banked off of and inflated other people's work time and time again over the years. That's it. No, booty shots, you're fine. I'm sorry. It's just one of those things, like, you can only take so much, but at the same time, like, the way they're reacting shows exactly what's happening. Hey, T, happy Mother's Day. Yeah, Band-Aid of memories, that's been happening for months. Here's the other thing that many of you noticed. If I publicly come out and say that I am not going to be around and I will be taking time off, like when I've gone to Arizona, every time I go to Arizona, there's something that they get involved in, start sending emails to creators. The first time I went, it was when the big shit popped off with Flava, Roseanne, all of those guys, and all the emails to the creators, supposedly that I was involved in all that shit. That wasn't even truthful. I wasn't even around. to respond or defend myself, or like, or pop in, you know, or even know what was being said. So I found out after the fact. Same thing with these people watch everything I do. It's honestly a little creepy, especially when I don't even know who the fuck they are. Yeah. Helen's like, hell yes. Hey, Tallulah. Happy Mother's Day to everybody that's celebrating today. And for those of you having a rough day today, missing your moms, struggling with infertility, my heart goes out to all of you too. If I honestly, I'm not shocked. Um, because I'm encouraging people to go do their research and look at the history and the facts, and that's not a good look for any of them. And that's it. Hey, Laura. Yes, Stephanie, thank you. Yeah, that's the crazy part though, because even talking about that, some of them that were involved in that are taking it so personally. And I'm like, I'm not talking about anybody else's involvement in this besides Eunice. I don't discredit the rest of them because they are solid as creators. Like, I don't know. It's not their fault he hopped in and started taking their credit from their shit. Booty shots, I don't talk to him personally, so I couldn't answer that. I have no idea. Kitten Claus, I also won't entertain it either, so then they try harder. Hugs, right? I don't even know who she is. I've never gone back and forth with her. She's been coming at me for months. Sheila, you know that. I mean, everybody kind of sees it, what it is. It's no big deal. It's just the way it goes. Hey, sis. Hi. Remy, they didn't just come out of nowhere. They've been here all along. They've been here since the whole shit back in the day with Science Girl and Makeup Monster when they started emailing her and doing all the shit there in the Flava, and they tried to blame me for that shit. And I wasn't even fucking involved, nor did I even know where those people came from or what anything, but I got blamed for that shit too. Wash, rinse, repeat. It's the same thing. The only thing I can say is the biggest mistake that I ever fucking made was using a voice changer and being anonymous, because they have stuck on their whole, she's associated with Katie Joy. No, I'm not. No, I'm fucking not. No matter how hard they try, that will never be able to be proven. Oh, and another thing that was said, supposedly I only changed my story because somebody from Dre's camp got a hold of me and started working with me. That's not true. I was already realizing that things were not as they seemed way before I ever talked to anybody. And they came in questioning me, and my story never fucking changed because of anybody from Dre's camp and their involvement. And I don't think you quite understand that people you think are from Dre's camp are really not from Dre's camp either. So you might want to know your facts, because we all watched it happen. It happened out front, all right out here. Dumbasses. I don't think so, Wanderlust. I think they're still, I wouldn't trust that at all. Oh, I'm so sorry, Beth. Sending you huge hugs. I know there's a lot of people that have lost their moms. Exactly, Stephanie, but they take it very personally, I'm noticing, and that's on them, not me. It's not a personal attack on any of those people. It has nothing to do with them. This is about patterns of behavior and inflation of other people's factual content, and then he takes and gets a hold of it and turns it into misinformation. That's it. But they don't want to see that. Hey, Sassy, same back to you. Grandma Sherry and your jammies. I was so tired today. I couldn't believe it. I was able to take a nap. Hey, Gina. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Supposedly he's been admitted to the hospital. That's some crazy shit. Molly had the audacity to call me manly looking. That was probably the best friggin' post she's made. I mean, come the fuck on, Molly. Like, really? You're so dumb. You get canceled because you cannot get over your stupid shit, and then you go right back to those insults. Like, what? Yeah, exactly, Pugs. That's it. That's exactly the truth. That's what they continue to say, like Dre's camp. I don't even think they realize how tight-knit. And I never doxed people from Dre's camp, the admins. Like, that was all done in Facebook groups, police reports, creators. Like, they can just shut the fuck up on that. The only thing that they have to say is that one report or the court filings that got put out. And the only reason that got discussed was because it had nothing to do with the reports that were being made, and people were starting to get them confused. So instead of letting that happen, I came out to separate them. Well, then they created this whole story that she lost her house, like all this shit. It's just wild. It's stupid. It's so stupid. Yes, Sheila S. Absolutely. And I agree with you 100%. There's some really good people that don't like Katie Joy or Molly. There is a group of people that can see them for what they are. There's like a whole middle area, and they're not this extreme radical, like have this hate campaign against each other. Like none of that. There's a really good group of people that have been factual about all sides of it from start. But that's the problem is you have to take a side in this with them. Either you are pro Katie or with the radicals, and it's wild. Anyways. Hey, Scorpio Sting. Did I see your comment? What did you say? Saw your hi, everyone. Did I miss another one? Hold on, I'm going back up. Oh, I probably missed it, Gina. I probably did. I have been. And the crazy thing is, Menace does great content. He's personally offended by it. It's fine. It's no big deal. They got to work through it. Oh, I was out at the races and they were crying and whining on the internet. I mean, it is what it is. I missed it. Sorry. Yes, Kitten Claus, 100%. A lot of people started asking, hey, Michael. Marcy, I hope your drive's good the rest of the way home. I hope you had a great time at the graduations. Michael, I hate that word. Because you don't even know who's what. Like, there's so many groups. Oh, Gina, I'll look at it again. I probably didn't even realize what you had said, to be honest. Yesterday, I had terrible internet service. Like Kenzie, I tried hooking to Kenzie's hotspot and to Kyle's both, and there was just so much. I mean, it's a full production, though. It's broadcast live. I actually found us on TV, the back of our heads. We had great seats. We were in row 11 from the bottom, and it was great. Oh, you're fine. You're totally fine, Gina. Yeah, Keon, and that's the crazy part is like, I don't know anything about the KJ stuff, nor do I care. People keep thinking that like, I'm going to defend her. No, negatory. That has never been the case. Aw, he's a hottie. What can I say? He's good to look at. I can't complain. That's for sure. And I got to hug Malcolm Stewart. So that was a huge thing. Malcolm's the most humble writer ever. I just love like and Kyle gets just as excited about seeing him than I do. Can you go let your dumb dog in, please? Please and thank you. You're just sitting here staring at the back of my head. Kenzie's sitting right behind me on the bench, just staring at the back of my head.
Come on.
Yeah, Sheila, there's very few. There's a lot of just tunnel vision in that, which I mean, to each their own. I can see it in the same thing with Molly, though, too. There's people that are willing to lie on Molly, and you don't have to do that. Is that my other man? Yes. And it's okay. Hey, BJ.
Hello.
Kyle says that's okay because it's his, too. He's got a bigger crush on him than I do. Kenzie found her some boys yesterday.
No, I did not.
She prefers bull riders, though. She prefers cowboys.
Yeah, it was kind of trash. It was a bunch of little kids.
Whatever, you like the crowd.
It was either little kids or it's the old man with the porn stash.
The porn stashes. Utah is full of the porn stashes. It's the yuppie thing for sure.
Oh, sorry, cool.
She likes the cowboys.
Hello.
Metal Militia. Yes, I remember those guys. Twitch was there yesterday. Actually, one of Kyle's coworkers was sitting in Twitch's suite.
Hello.
Well, the guy that works for Kyle. Kenzie's yawning over here. Jake Goodyear. We're talking about potentially sponsoring one of the privateer riders over the next year or something. These guys they do everything, and like
now what's freaking scratching
they
at
live
the
on
door?
probably your cat.
Which cat?
Elizabeth, I'll check my email tonight.
No, it's your dumb dog.
Oh, it's that one now. I can't get anywhere away from the kids. Helen says, come visit me and Kenzie. Lots of cowboys here.
Where?
I'll tell you later.
It's scary.
Yeah, the porn stash. Kenzie's not a fan of it. She likes the mullets, though. It's so funny, though. Have you guys noticed the 20-year-olds, well, probably 16 to like 30-year-old men, if they don't have curly hair and they have a mullet, they use a flat iron to get the flip under the hats. It's so freaking funny. I'm like, you guys have to curl your hair to get it to flip. I remember my cousin, bull rider back in the early 90s, had a mullet, like curly ass hair and a mullet. He rocked that thing forever.
Now guess who's coming?
And then it went out of style for a while and now it's back. Crazy as shit. Save a horse, ride a cowboy.
Oh, pretty girl.
It's so funny too. She definitely picked up on her mama's. I love rodeos. Love the rodeo scene. You hate the mullet. It's cute on some of them.
Yeah, it depends.
I wouldn't like it on Kyle, I don't think, necessarily.
He's got straight hair.
Horse cutting capital of the world. I want to go to where is it? The stockyards, Fort Worth. The Fort Worth stockyards. I have friends that are close to there. That's where I want to go. Kenzie's 21st birthday is in less than a month.
It's only in a couple weeks.
I'm like, what the hell are we going to do for your 21st?
I want to go get jeans.
She just wants to go shopping. I was like, we could take you out. I'll DD. But none of us, like, she's not a drinker. She's not a partier. I told her I'd take her to the Western bar here locally.
Or rather go to Shields.
She just wants to go shopping instead.
Or jeans.
That's all she wants to do.
I need more rock.
She's like, meh. I can answer that one. Who do you want to see in concert?
You say it.
Morgan Wallen. Kenzie's country through and through. But she likes old school, like Patsy Cline and Alan Jackson, Chris Christopherson.
No, I have enough piercings. I have 14. I'm good for now.
She's got enough holes in her face. She takes a drink of water and it just comes out like sprinkler.
No, it doesn't.
I'm joking. That would be so much fun to go to the Fort Worth stockyards. Yeah, I think we should come.
Who is at the other side of the door?
There's freaking animals and kids, I swear. Will you be sober enough to get on stage? Ugh. Shoes or makeup?
I want cowboy boots.
She's got so much freaking makeup. 90
90
miles.
jeans.
Hopefully it's a relaxing 90 miles. Hey, Starry Night. Oh, yeah, she is country through and through. Oh, no, Clemson girl. You guys had tickets too. Yeah, it sounds like his vocal cords.
Yeah, he damaged his vocal cords. So
Kenzie likes
to take a 6-week break.
She don't get like deep into the drama around these people though. Like she likes the music and kind of leaves it at that. Like she's not one of these. Yeah, she's not one of these. But she likes the Suicide Boys. Like she loves the Suicide Boys.
No, I love Xavier Wolf.
She absolutely. So she likes varying. She has also Rob Zombie. Like
YG.
She grew up on 80s hair bands.
Ice Cube.
Hall & Oates. Like just
Yellow
random
Wolf.
shit. Yeah.
Like
Adam Calhoun. She loves.
Not really.
Well, you've listened to that shit though.
Yeah.
Like she has a very vast taste in music. He did something to his vocal cords, Elizabeth. I saw it on TikTok actually.
Who?
Morgan Wallen.
Yeah, he damaged his vocal cords, and so he has to take a break for 6 weeks.
I think he got sued from one of the venues too, or something. I don't know.
No, some people are suing him.
Alan
Like,
Jackson.
actual people that bought tickets are suing him.
Jethro Redneck. Even has. Oh, that's funny, Stargazer.
Kinsey, I love the cutest
Poison.
pair of leopard print boots. I like my American flag.
How did
cowboy
you like
boots.
your Hey Dudes?
I love them. I want white ones now.
She got a pair of Hey Dudes for the races because she was going to wear cowboy boots. And I was like, hail to the nah, not as much as walking as we do. So she got herself a pair of black Hey Dudes to wear, and she didn't complain about her feet. I was like, yes. But all of us had our Hey Dudes on yesterday.
I just need white ones.
Yeah, my white ones are almost ruined. Hey Dudes are the best for sure. Hey, Gaming with Bree. Happy Mother's Day to everybody popping in and those of you having a rough day. I'm really sorry. I'm sending hugs to you too. I know that today is not easy for everybody, so please don't feel not included. Leonard Skinnerd. Oh, that would have been cool.
Somebody was crying at a who was it? It's a metal person. My
in-laws have been to a shit ton of concerts. That's what they like for their anniversary and stuff. They go to the casinos and see a lot of the old bands that play in the casinos in Arizona. They have so much fun, but they've seen some crazy people, like crazy artists they've gotten to see over the years. They're so much freaking fun. My in-laws are like the best. Oh my goodness, Sammy, I was cracking up at the freaking eyebrows. I was dying at the eyebrows.
Yeah, people are so pathetic when they burn merch and stuff because
Band-Aid of memories. Amazing.
Here.
Amazing. Oh, the car hurt when they burnt. Oh.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go ahead and get straight to it. I got some bad news from my doctors at the Vanderbilt Voice Center yesterday.
He's so cute.
After taking 10 days of vocal rest.
He's so common.
I performed 3 shows last weekend in Florida. And by the third one, I felt terrible.
That sucks, though. Strained vocal cords are bad.
They told me that I re-injured my vocal cords.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Yeah, I'm not. I like his music. I'm not a fan necessarily of the person. You know. Oh, Wanderlust, I'm sending you huge hugs. I'm sure that was hard.
Taylor Swift. Everybody's going to the Taylor Swift concerts right now.
I was cracking up. I said to somebody, I sent a picture of me in the dirt and Malcolm Stewart to him, and I said, some people like boy bands, I like professional athletes. But there's a difference. Oh, Band-Aid of memories, so good. I have a bad back and I love them. Fat Babies, are they the I have Ariats, I think. I don't know what mine are. I'll have to look. I have my belt buckle and everything. I need a new leather belt for it. Hey, I told you so.
I've seen there's these one pair of Hey Dudes, but they're custom made.
Hey, Shannon.
Customized. They're Aztec and they got like the native beadings on them.
Yes, Elizabeth, she likes those.
But they're $400.
There's a lot of them.
Sold out.
Yeah, the custom ones have a lot of.
They're fuzzy on the inside too.
Mm-hmm.
They're so nice, but they're sold out everywhere.
Oh, Starry Night, I'm sending you huge hugs.
No, I do not like BTS.
Who's BTS?
It's the Korean boy band.
Oh, okay. I've seen him, but I don't know
their
music is.
Like their main.
She's not
from Fortnite dances.
She's not a boy band. She's never had a boy band phase at all. It's either country, old men. Like
I was never into One Direction.
She always. You liked Shawn Mendes.
No.
Justin Bieber. She loved Justin Bieber for the longest time.
It was Justin Bieber, Austin Mahone.
Austin Mahone, yeah. She loved Justin Bieber, Austin Mahone, but that was like the only boy band type shit she ever got into. And then it went straight to old country western guys. And I'm like, oh, hail to the nah. She's always like always liked older men too. It's a bad thing. She takes after her mother.
Hi.
Oh my God. On the way home last night. So we left a little bit early because it started to get crazy and we Ubered up there because the parking anyways. So the three of us, Kyle gets the Uber booked and we're waiting. And this guy had came out and was standing by us and we were standing in this little cubby hole at the stadium because the wind was really bad and we were smoking. Well, he was just standing there talking to us. And next thing I know, Kyle was joking with the guy and he was like, the guy said something about, I'm going to hop in the Uber with you guys and just have you guys drop us off at the hotel. I'm like, okay. Sure, thinking he was just full of shit. Next thing I know, the dude jumps in the Uber with us. Random stranger just hops in the Uber with us. And he's like, can you drop me off to the Uber driver? And he's like, sure. So we got it figured out how to add a stop. But then we get to the dude's hotel and he's like, he turns around to us and he goes, I left my girlfriend at the races. And we're like, what the hell? And he's like, yeah, uh-huh. He's like, do you guys want to come hang out in the hot tub? We're like, no. And he's like, I left my girlfriend up there. I'm like, you might not have a girlfriend by the time you get back. This dude was totally freaking left her there. I'm like, oh, you're an ass. 37-year-old just leaves his girlfriend. Not my problem. He got out. We took off and came home.
You know, and I thought my anxiety would be the worst with how big the crowd was. It was more the Uber drivers.
Oh my God. The Uber driver on the way home made it like we were going 80 and he came to a dead stop because he almost missed. Oh, that was, yeah, he was like a race car driver. It was pretty intense, but it was pretty crazy. Hey, Happy Life, Jay.
Yeah, that was the most scary part of the whole thing.
Corral West. Yes, I love Corral West. They also have a boot barn too that has some good ones. She got her glasses ordered yesterday too from Warby Parker.
Oh, I'm so excited.
It was just hysterical though, watching him like leave his girlfriend. I mean, yeah, dude, that's the reason why she's a girlfriend, not your wife. If you're leaving her at sporting events like that, you dumbass.
She'll just find a guy to take her home.
Yeah, there was no shortage of that up there. Let me just tell you. Hey, Rockabit. All right, y'all. I'm going to probably hop off here. I just wanted to hop on really quick and say hello to you guys and tell you guys all that you're hopefully having a good day. We saw something different at the graduation we went to today. I guess each class gets together and decides on a little gift for the principal. Oh, my goodness. That's cool. Oh, taped a condom to it? Or they wrote, that's hysterical. I love that when they play pranks and stuff. I love that shit. Hey, Genty.
No breast stank, dog.
All right, y'all. I will be back tomorrow. We are going to start deconstructing some of the high control groups. And I know, Michael, oh my gosh, it was hysterical though. And poor Kyle makes them so nervous. He doesn't intentionally, not intentionally. He just talks to everybody, but he always has to say something random. Like, have you ever picked up a serial killer? Or have you ever thought like when you pick up a fare and then drop them off afterwards, like, man, that guy was probably going to eat me. Like he says shit like that to them. And I'm like, oh my God, this dude's going to drop us off on the side of the freaking road. Thankfully, we don't Uber much, but he just talks and he asks the most random questions and probably shouldn't. Oh, good to chat with you too, Wonderlust. I know, Michael, can't take him anywhere. But some of the stories that they do end up telling us they're great. We've gotten some good ones. Like in Seattle, the guy had some good ones. Oh, yeah. That's funny. Sorry, Nate. That happens a lot. A lot of kids will ride their horses to school.
Oh, yeah, or tractors.
Yeah, or they'll bring their tractors and park them. Yeah, that's very common.
Idaho, a lot of towns in Idaho and Montana have tractor days.
Keon, thank you.
Where you drive your tractors to school.
Back to you. Again, y'all, I don't know who's male, female, and I'm not even, you don't have to tell me. So it's just a random. Everybody, happy Mother's Day for those of you celebrating. Again, hugs to those of you having a hard day. You're not alone. We see you. I hope you guys have a great night and remember you're loved too. I'm off to cook dinner. Have a good night, y'all. I'll see you tomorrow.